Hey everybody, welcome back. It's everything you want, nothing you need.
Take two.
Take two. We've been here for half an hour, and I realized things weren't set up properly. So we're doing this all over, and that's okay, because we're having fun. Tonight I'm joined by the lovely, the talented Ian Velez.
Hello.
And the equally as talented and even more lovely Jessica Jane Cosplay over there.
Aw,
Oh, ha. How are you?
that's so sweet. I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the best podcast you've ever been on.
Thank you.
She's like, this is the only podcast I've ever been on. I'm like, exactly.
That's accurate.
All right, let me see if I can. I had a cheat sheet. Tonight, we're talking about,
I think I have it all in my head, honestly.
I don't know, just to be safe, we'll pull it up. But tonight, we're talking about the Nintendo Direct that just happened yesterday. And there was a lot of good info. Good.
The Nintendo Directs are usually Thursdays.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's usually they announce it
It was
Wednesday
on a
and
Wednesday,
then Thursday.
and it was 5 p.m., which is also strange.
Yeah,
Usually,
they usually
they're-
do like a 10.
usually they're like 10 a.m. or late at night. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was
that's
a
strange, something new.
bit of an odd
They were trying to hide
thing.
Assassin's Creed.
But, all right, and Mike.
They don't want people to wake up and the first thing they see is Assassin's Creed 3 on their screen.
No.
They don't want to ruin their day. It's like, hey, it's 5. They worked 9 and 5 jobs. They're probably out. They want to watch it and like, my day's already shit. See Assassin's Creed, whatever.
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah. So, anyway, so things opened up, and we were greeted with not a port, by the way, internet. It wasn't a port. Like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate also wasn't a port. This was a sequel, Super Mario Maker 2. Now with slopes. Because apparently, to some of you, that was a big deal. I wasn't aware of that.
That's all I wanted.
But I saw fanfare on the internet.
I don't know if it was a big deal until I saw Mario just going out and just knocking out everybody. I'm like, yeah, I could do that.
And they like opened with slopes. Like, they're, hey, we got slopes
Hey,
now.
but hey, now you can do like a freaking water park and everything. You just have like a little those automatic stages where you don't have to touch anything.
Those are cool.
Yeah, there's just so you could just like go
Can
through.
we get a Mario theme park?
oh, I would love
well,
that.
well,
Getting a Mario theme
we're
park.
getting there.
I'm sorry, I meant like water park. Can we get on the
Right.
side? Can we get like a? Because they tore down Volcano Bay. Can we also get like a Nintendo water park? Peach Beach. I'll take Peach Beach.
And then do you have like a Donkey Kong Country section?
Sure.
And then
They just throw you in a jungle?
And then for all the bad kids that like do bad and they have like a little timeout area as the water temple from Ocarina of Time.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that'd be fun.
You have to go through the whole level.
Those
So-
kids are gonna die.
So like so you have to they make you pause every single time. It's like an escape room, and they have to make you pause and you can't move.
That'd be fine.
I would do that.
I would do that. I would do that too. Absolutely. But so Super Mario Maker 2 now with slopes, and there were also there were some original elements in there as well. There were like these little clouds that shot air up. I don't think those are in any game. I think that's like an original thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they added the Super Mario World.
Yeah, and they also
Aspects to it.
added New Super Mario Bros. U from the Wii U. So the game that nobody played on the system that nobody bought
That is now on Switch.
is now on Switch, by the way. So you have no reason to not play it.
I have a Wii U.
I do too. I loved my Wii U.
I do too.
It's a great system, and nobody played it.
The Wii U was
You
just
understand me.
The Wii U was a beta version of the Switch. If
Essentially,
it really
Which is
was.
fine.
they didn't have
Well,
the
no,
hardware.
it's fine. Like, yeah, no, I enjoyed my
They didn't have the hardware at the time.
I enjoyed my
Shoved
Wii
the
U more
box.
than I did my Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
And all I had to do that was one game. Hey, I bought the Wind Waker bundle.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm a collector. I buy nice, clean, pristine video game consoles and games, and I keep it all nice and neat. I don't sell anything. I sold my Xbox One.
Yeah, mine was just collecting
So-
dust and everything. I'm myself a collector as well, but I collect more games themselves instead of the systems.
Right. Yeah.
Like I have a complete Pokemon box.
So then, coming out of Super Mario Maker 2, they teased us with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
With 4 frames of Joker.
with all of 5 seconds. They're like, remember Joker? Still coming.
He showed he has a knife. I'm like, oh, he has a knife.
There he is. There's Joker. All right, that's it for Smash News. Bye. I was like,
Wait,
what?
oh, well, they did say that
Some
at the
amiibo.
latest he'll come out like,
April?
End of April.
April? Okay. But still, I was like, what?
Which I'm
Don't
guessing-
even tell me. Just
Which I'm guessing, like, I think that's what they should do. Like, it's just like Dragon Ball Fighters release a character every 2 months.
yeah, I'd be cool with that.
So like they release Piranha Plant like basically February. It was the end of January, and then I guess in March, April they'll have
Yeah.
Joker.
Then after that, we had Box Boy plus Box Girl, the game that everyone, especially Ian, is excited for Because who doesn't love cute
If
little
I
or
have one of those poppers, this would be the perfect time.
little party favor? Yeah. No, I don't know. Looks fun. Looks cute.
Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely
It's an indie title.
Yeah, no, it's
It is what it is.
Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Would you play it if it was Circle Boy and Circle Girl?
Or Triangle Lad and Triangle Gal.
Right.
I'll play as Hectagon Girl.
Rectangle Dude.
Yeah,
It's about the shape more
it's-
than the
it's-
game.
The more size they have
Rectangle
to it,
lass.
as an engineering major, that's what I want to see.
Okay.
The more size, the more complicated, the better.
Every sequel they add the shape gets one more side.
Yeah, no,
That's
they
what's cool.
keep adding size, and at the end of it, you're just doing differential equations. They're like, how did I get here?
That's how you know what level you're on.
That's like that meme. That's like that,
yeah, that's the
that's
final
that meme with the
boss.
lady like with all the equations in front of her. And she's like looking back and forth, all confused. Yeah. So all right, after Box Boy Box Girl, we were gifted Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which Ian, I know you're also equally as excited.
No, okay, I would play this. I just haven't gotten the chance to, even though I have a Wii U and a Switch.
But what was your comment before about this game?
I feel like this game has been part of every Nintendo Direct ever since Nintendo Direct was a thing.
Yes, because it was originally on Wii U, so we probably saw it once or twice on the
And
Wii U.
and I'm pretty sure they had
Then
like
it got a
updates
Switch
and everything.
port, so then we got versions for that, and now we're getting
DLC.
updates and DLC. So it's been on quite a lot. It's still a fun game.
Yeah, but this is now's the first time it's co-op, right?
Yes,
Like, it wasn't co-op before.
I don't think so.
No, new co-op. Yeah, new co-op.
A new co-op mode, which is live now. Assuming this wasn't just published, because it says in a few hours, but
No, it's already. Up.
yeah, so it's out there now. It's free update.
Mm-hmm.
So also had Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order, super special Mickey Mouse edition.
Which I said, like I said, I think the most important thing about this trailer and about this game is X-Men characters are back in Marvel games, which is good for us to get X-Men in our Marvel vs. Capcom games.
You know, what would be even better is if they got some Disney hats, some Disney balloons.
It's not gonna work.
I want to play fighting as a Disney princess.
Exactly. Like that the new Frozen trailer where she's gonna go fight Moana.
No. The final boss is Will Smith Genie. That's what's gonna be the final boss for the Black Order.
Oh, I'd play it.
I know no one can fill Robin Williams' shoes,
they
and we shouldn't expect anyone to try. But why are they trying? I think that's the main question. Not only are you filling Robin Williams' shoes, you're a live action actor trying to fill an animation role.
Wait, is Gilbert Gottfried reprising?
I don't know. I asked that question.
That's
too.
the only question I need answered if I want to see this movie.
If Gilbert Gottfried is in it, I will go see it. If he's not, I will boycott it and stand
Hard
outside
pass.
with torches and
That was the
pitchforks.
best part of the movie.
We'll see. But yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 now with more Mickey Mouse, or there should be anyway. We also had the big announcement. The finale was the Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening
We should wear
remake. This was the closer for the direct. It's coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
No official date yet, but it's 2019. It looks cute.
I like the art style.
It's
I
a la
have to get used to the
Link
link.
Between Worlds.
Yeah, I have to get used to the link.
Not
though.
quite the same.
I don't
but
like his hollowed eyes. It doesn't look like he has a soul.
his 1920s cartoon eyes.
But I
But
like the card. It looks,
very nice, beautifully animated intro cutscene.
but which is the same opening as the.
Yeah, it's the same opening, just reanimated. Looks very nice. Makes me want a Legend of Zelda anime, which we'll never get.
People were expecting a lot because there was a lot of rumors that they're going to bring Skyward Sword to the.
You got to caress
Switch.
the
There you
mic.
go. Look at that. Look at that.
I was just getting comfortable.
Everyone in their headphones just went, whoa! But I don't know. I'm excited for it. When I first saw it, the art direction didn't do it for me. But after looking at it again once or twice,
It's,
I was like, I'm good.
what made it for me is just it looks like Link Between Worlds.
Yeah. So, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This is your
Castlevania.
store brand Castlevania. But even then, it's the creator of Castlevania.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not a Mighty Number 9 situation.
I don't think it will be.
I don't think it will be
But
either. This
yet
looks
again-
much more solid, much more fun. They're not calling us anime fans on prom night and insulting their fan base, which is a good start. That's a step in the right direction already. So, but we'll see when that comes out. Summer 2019 for that. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
And we've been waiting on that for a while. So
Well, you know for sure it was like what 2015. It was that.
yeah.
Something along those.
So it's been a minute.
But hey, spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night.
And then following that, the Mad Men over at the Tetris Company, they did it. They put an AK-47
these damn Russians.
in Long Piece's hand, and they said, "Go to war." And you said, where are we dropping, boys? And we now have Tetris 99, a Tetris Battle Royale. A free-to-play Battle Royale at that. Well, as is all of them, I guess, really. Is there a non-free-to-play Battle Royale? Now that I think about it.
PUBG.
Is that not free-to-play?
No.
You're right.
No.
That's why I never played it. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, PUBG is like 29.
That's right. But all the ones that are now relevant are free. Apex Legends. Do you think Tetris 99 will beat Apex Legends?
It will for me. I like Tetris.
It will for me.
I like it more.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. But we'll see how that goes. So it's
It's a lot of fun.
So it's free to play online Nintendo Switch. Simultaneous 99 people playing Tetris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it plays just like the other Tetris
In one
games.
match.
Yeah,
Okay. Very cool.
it's hard.
It's a lot of people.
Damn, is this game hard?
And after that was Ian's most anticipated title of 2019. That is, of course, he's turned the microphone away in protest because he doesn't even want this mentioned. Assassin's Creed 3. That's right, you heard me. Assassin's Creed 3. It is the year 2019. Don't check your calendar. Assassin's Creed 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This kind of reminds me of Mass Effect 3 coming to Wii U. It's kind of like, I mean, all right, I guess, whatever. You are really not happy over there about Assassin's Creed 3.
It's like, hey, let's port one of our worst games to.
I'm going to text you like to him and be like, hey, Assassin's Creed 3 is coming to Switch. No, I fully agree. I don't necessarily understand who asked for
Like,
this,
if you're gonna port
what
one,
their idea
like
is.
I didn't like it, but at least the one people like was Black Flag.
I'll also never understand why in a Nintendo Direct, which is a pre-recorded thing that they have complete control over, why can they not always get footage that doesn't have frame drops?
I noticed that. Not
Because
only with
there
this,
are
it
several
was not only
games-
with this game. There was
There's several games where they do that, where they show frame drops. I'm like, guys, why can't you just re-record that? This isn't a live showing. Like, but that's my one critique about Directs. I'm like, really? You guys have... Unless there's like a crunch to put these together.
which just makes it scarier that even when you have a portal to be able to like show it the best way possible, and it's not live,
Right, and it's still...
so
still putting
so it kind
frame
of goes to
drops.
show it's. I wonder how it's gonna if this had some type of polish. I wonder how it's gonna look in real life.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so one game that's not on here.
Dragon Quest?
No, it's whatever. That thing's out. It's the same thing.
But I think that looks cool because they're adding like that...
Oh, the
What I'm calling the Super Nintendo mode, because that's essentially what it looks like.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
like the 16-bit mode. That I think is
Yeah, that
very
looks
cool.
cool.
I would love to play it like that. So, what game are you? Disney Tsum Tsum?
no,
Oh, yeah.
the Daemon X Machina,
Oh yeah, that also has a demo.
and it has a demo, and I played it, and it's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Is it polished?
It looks like a PS2 game, but yeah.
Ooh.
Like,
Well, let me ask you: is it optimized?
No, it plays well. Like
It plays
Like,
well.
it plays well. You have to get used to the controls a little bit.
Smooth frame rate?
Yeah,
for the
it's
most
just
part?
it's just
I will take better gameplay
Oh, you know, for
and
sure.
fluidity over the graphics.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if it
Yeah.
looks like a PS2 game. As long as it plays well and it's smooth and it's fun, that's all that matters.
yeah. People still play RuneScape, and that game looks like dog ass.
Angel, if you're watching this, put down RuneScape. You have a problem.
Oh no.
It's 2019.
Like people still play it, and that's
Move
probably
on.
like the ugliest looking game I've ever seen in my life.
I played
Oh, yeah.
RuneScape for 5 minutes and went, I can't do this. And
It
I
looks-
never.
And I'm
went
not
back.
even a graphics guy. And I play
Yeah,
it,
no,
and
I'm
just
not
like-
either. It should tell you something though when you're playing it in a web browser. That's kind of your first red flag of oh. Granted, Spiral Knight does a good job. If you ever played that,
Just move on.
okay. Fire Emblem Three High Schools. I'm sorry, three houses, which is essentially Fire Emblem Three High Schools. I'm gonna get heat for saying this. Fire Emblem is not a bad game. It is not a game for me. I don't care about Fire Emblem. In fact, I think I speak for all three of us when I say none of us care about Fire Emblem.
I do a little bit just because
Jessica, do you like Fire Emblem?
No.
No.
it's not. Like, I just like any type of like JRPG
Okay.
game.
I like them too. I just, every time I see it, it just does not speak to me. I can't get into
He
it.
just sees Nintendo and he like has it on like auto pay. His credit card just auto charge.
It's mainly for like any JRPG.
I can't say anything. Though,
No,
because I'm
the
almost the same way.
actual company that I'm just like that. It's Square Enix. That's because they own me. Literally.
Never heard of him. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh yes, we will.
Also had Hellblade.
Senua's Sacrifice.
Yes.
Which is actually funny enough, I bought this game the day before this was announced because I got it.
You just bought it too, so you bought it Tuesday.
Yeah, buy two. I actually did.
For-
I had a buy two get one
That's funny.
coupon. I'm like, sure, I'll get it.
Now this I can see a little bit more than Assassin's Creed. It's a little more relevant, a little more new. Makes a little bit
And
of
a lot of
sense.
people liked it, so why not?
Deltarune, the sequel to Undertale. Hey, look. Our
So-
buddy who skipped the podcast is calling.
No, that's not him.
Oh, never mind.
That's my other friend.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna just send him. I'm on my way. Confuse the hell out of him. So yeah, he just called me and I have like the iOS like.
I'm
just-
that,
we get
I'm,
the
I'm
preset
that
messages.
guy when it's like, I'm one of two people. If you say get there at 9 o'clock, I either get there at 7:30, or if it's a thing I don't want to do, it's like 8:55 and I'll text you I'm on my way, but I'm sitting in the bathtub. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm on the way. I'll be there soon. I'm like,
That's
yeah.
the real reason I was late today.
She fell asleep in the tub. Is that what happened?
Okay, I've done that.
Okay. Now we
I
know.
work like over 90 hours a week, okay?
And yet here you. What a trooper.
On Valentine's Day.
On
We're all here on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we're all sad.
Oh, jeez.
Bro, I slept like 14 hours today.
Let's all go to Hooters after this with pictures of our ex,
Question.
Oh my god, I love Hooters.
and we can get free wings.
I love
I
wings.
don't know if they're doing that today. Jessica, you just keep climbing the friendship ladder very quickly.
Thank you.
Very quickly.
already up there compared to Daniel, but
Oh yeah, no.
he's got a case of the cousins.
I can't wait for her to meet Daniel. She'll be like, "Man, why does this guy hang out with them? They just bully him for an hour." We have a punching bag here usually with us. He's not here tonight.
It's true friendship.
And then the substitute punching bag, Nicole, she's not here either.
Oh.
She's probably happy. She's probably gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, they were nice to her." I'll be like, "Yeah, well, she's cooler than you, Nicole."
Oh no.
Oh, don't say that. I think it was just mainly because we were talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 the whole time, and it was just really us.
We did a Kingdom Hearts 3 podcast with someone who had never played Kingdom Hearts.
two people.
Oh.
But neither of them. He only played one.
Well, at least he called it Kingdom Hearts. She referred to it as Kingdom
Kingdom
of
of
Hearts.
Oh, no.
So I knew we were in for a good time. So yeah, anyway, where were we? Deltarune,
Yep.
the Kingdom Hearts. Hey, your buddy's calling again.
He's
Kingdom
calling
Hearts-
to tell you to
not
finish
Kingdom Hearts.
Undertale.
Where are we at? Deltarune, the Undertale sequel with a first free-to-play chapter was on PC, also now coming to Nintendo Switch, with, of course, the additional chapters coming out eventually. I think it's fun. Undertale's an amazing game. Mm-hmm. Deltarune looks to be just as incredible. So I'm excited about that one. With a great soundtrack, too.
Oh yeah.
That's the only opinion I have because I didn't really play it.
Because you haven't finished it.
Hey, you dork.
I haven't. I'm sorry.
What are you doing here? Go
Too busy
home.
playing Final Fantasy 7 for 7 times.
Maybe if you went home and finished Undertale, you'd
Stop
be a little
playing
more
Final
excited
Fantasy.
for Deltarune.
Speaking of Final Fantasy 7,
Speaking of Final Fantasy 7, which isn't important, by the way, Final Fantasy 9 and Final Fantasy 7, never heard of them. Final Fantasy 9 is available now on the Nintendo Switch eShop. You can go and spend. I don't
PS4,
know,
PC, and Xbox One as well.
Ian really wants you to play Final Fantasy.
Ian's a freaking nerd.
Ian's a loser. But he's our loser, and we love him.
If I was gonna be a loser for anything, it's Final Fantasy. I'll take it.
Okay. So yes, Final Fantasy 7. I started to say Final Fantasy 79. That'll be in the year 3000. Final Fantasy 9.
Not with Nomura.
Final Fantasy 9 coming out, available now on Nintendo Switch eShop with the Final Fantasy 7 release coming next month,
March like 26, something like that.
and the Final Fantasy remake coming in the year 2035.
Yeah. So this is Final Fantasy 9 is out now, which is the one you should play and you should buy, because I recommended the most over anything, even on this list.
So look forward to that.
And then they have Final Fantasy 10 and 12 coming out in April.
Okay.
So watch out for those as well.
The other really cool title.
If you're gonna have it any order to play them in, do 9, 7, 10, 12.
or just don't play it.
Or if it's your first time, honestly, I always suggest people usually in the Final Fantasy community suggest that 10 is the best way to start.
Oh yeah.
I need to pick up 6 again because I'm in the middle of it and I stopped playing it.
It's a good one.
I need to get back on that. I got past the Opera House and then I just stopped playing.
It's a good game. Has
Yeah.
the best video game villain ever.
It's very good. So after, let's see, Final Fantasy, Yoshi's Crafted World. Sorry, I skipped that. I'm excited for that because I love Yoshi. It's a very cute game. I'm a sucker for cute, fun, simple things.
That's why
So-
Ian's here.
That's why Ian's here. He's cute. He's fun. He's simple. You can't really go wrong with that formula. But Yoshi's Crafted World, there's a demo available now on the Nintendo eShop as well for that. But that is coming in March.
End of March. It's
End
like
of March?
literally like
End of
the
March?
last week. It's like
Yeah.
26, something like that. I think
Looks
it comes out the same day as Final Fantasy 7 on your Switch.
Look at that. You can get Final Fantasy Yoshi's Crafted 7 World. But no, it looks fun. It looks
Sounds
cute.
horrifying.
I'm excited for it.
Okay.
The other cool thing that we were talking about, Platinum Games has a new IP coming to Switch.
Deltarune. Not Deltarune.
Deltarune by Hideki
Astral
Kamiya.
Chain.
Astral Chain.
Yeah, it's funny because you're the one who the original.
I
take.
butchered it on the first take. You butchered it on the second take. Astral Chain, which is a very Bayonetta-esque looking IP with a little bit more of a flair to it.
Yeah. The movement.
Cops.
The movement in the game looked a lot like the Platinum game they released like in 2010. I forgot what it's called. It starts with a V. It's like a multiplayer shooter. It's a third-person shooter, and it has all the sliding mechanics.
Virum Rex.
That's Kingdom Hearts 3.
I know. I don't know what game you're referring to.
Oh, damn.
Is Virum Rex real? Can we get Virum Rex?
Oh, well, I don't think we will because literally the characters they showed off are literally a copy-paste.
They're
of
just
Final
knockoff.
Fantasy 15
They're just
characters.
knockoff Final Fantasy 15 characters. Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyway, I feel like there was one. Oh, yeah, Disney's Tsum Tsum.
The most important game.
The most important game. Thank you, Jessica. Disney Tsum Tsum. Everyone loves Japanese plush Disney characters, and everyone loves Mario Party. So guess what we get? We get Japanese plush Disney characters playing Mario Party. Ian, can I help you over there? You look a little...
Aren't you busy talking about something? I don't want to bother
The
you.
most important game
We're busy
that's
talking
coming
about
out.
the highlight of the Nintendo Direct. You should join us
It's rude.
for this most glorious announcement.
Ian, what do you think your favorite thing about it's going to be? I know it's
Not
hard.
being on
Top
my
three?
Switch. Top three
Because I know it's
things.
hard to pick one.
Will Smith Genie as the final boss.
I'm going to be right back. Ian, you're in charge.
Gilbert Gottfried will talk through all the menu screens and everything. Mm-hmm. And number 3 would be...
It's hard to pick.
It's hard to pick. It's such a good game.
I know.
I know.
I'm back.
If you can... Oh, throughout all the levels, if there's a version of every single level you play, it's a different making of I'll Make a Man Out of You.
Oh my god.
There we go. Top
I
3
would play
things. I'm excited for this game.
Wait, who... Was Dan the one last week that said Mulan Land?
Yeah, he said Mulan Land.
forgot the word
And
for
yeah,
China. And he was like, oh, yeah, I went to Mulan Land. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, because we're talking about KH2.
You wonder why he's our punching bag. Now she's like, oh, now I know. Now I get it. You're one of those people. He said Mulan Land. Dan,
He said a lot of things.
you offended a whole
Also,
country
also,
on my podcast.
also, now since he's not here to defend himself, his favorite game of all time is Watch Dogs.
You know, I heard Dan really loves Watch Dogs. It's like his favorite game. You should tweet at him right now and tell him how
No,
much...
I literally told him. I told him today. I texted him. It's like, hey, Final Fantasy 9 is out. If you play it and beat it, I will play Watch Dogs 2 for you. But you have to play and beat Final Fantasy.
Ooh,
9.
that's a
Yeah.
gamble. He won't do it.
Yeah, it's like going to like a.
You're
Russian
assuming
prison.
he has it in him to beat it.
That's something. Yeah, he
Anyway,
doesn't know how to finish. It took him 3 years to beat Alien Isolation because he was too scared.
so, well, to be fair, I'd be that way too. I don't do horror games at all. I don't do horror anything.
Oh, speaking of horror games, I just beat one.
What'd you beat?
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Resident Evil 2 Spoopy Edition?
Yeah, and it's my game of the year so far.
801? Sorry, audio listener. Anyway, it's okay. They all did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So some sad news today. Xbox got another game. Why is that sad?
Because they didn't even
Because
review
it
well.
wasn't even a good one, and they
Yeah,
waited so long.
Yeah, Crackdown 3.
Crackdown 3
It's
is
sitting.
mediocre.
Yeah, it's not doing too well.
Even
I'm not
Terry,
really surprised.
even Terry Crews can't save it. And I love this coming from a guy who loves Terry Crews.
Who doesn't love Terry?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
That's the matter. Who doesn't love Terry?
I was surprised when
The
they
communists.
didn't have him as Doomfist for Overwatch. Everybody wanted
that.
that.
Was the big
Right?
thing.
That was like if you want to like people will come just do that and then just who the hell was just him? Yeah, there are 3 games. 4 games are reviewed. Today, and it's at the bottom. Jump Force, Far Cry New Dawn, which is a DLC.
Can we talk about Jump Force? Have you seen much of it?
I've seen A3 and
Have you?
everything.
You haven't seen like cutscenes of it? Have you seen anything of Jump Force?
I've seen.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what game we're talking about?
No.
So Jump
Actually-
Force is basically a giant anime crossover fighting game So it has all
It has all the Shonen Jump.
all your
characters.
popular shonen. So Dragon Ball Z. Yu Yu
Oh,
Hakusho,
yeah. Okay,
Bleach,
I've seen
It's
it.
all those. It's a brand new game. It just came out. It's very like half-assed,
Right.
which most of them are, unfortunately.
Most of them are. That's why my friend was like, "Hey, you getting this?" And then I showed him the Metacritic review. I'm like, "No, sir."
If you look at the cutscenes, the animations are terrible. Very stiff characters, like they walk like they have a stick up their butt, like just very
Probably do.
awkward,
Kind of like PS2. type
poor animation,
Like RuneScape animation.
kind of like RuneScape animation.
of- Oh wow.
How do we get back? How do we come full circle with that? I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look that great. It's hard to
Right.
look at.
No, I don't think it was because previously they did J Stars Victory Versus.
But I
That
like
game-
J Stars.
I don't like it because every character played the same.
Not quite.
I mean,
They're very similar. I'll
They're
give you
very-
that.
yeah.
Very similar, but they have their uniqueness.
Besides one doing a Rasengan and the other one doing a Kamehameha, that's it.
That's all you need. Every shonen anime is the same anyway. Yell, get stronger, fight the bad guy, beat the bad guy. New, stronger bad guy shows up. Yell louder, get even more powerful. It's just,
Not with
That's-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, you yell when you slam the card down and you say it's time to duel. You
Right.
say it louder, and your monster is stronger. That's how that
Sure.
works.
Right.
Yes.
I activate my trap card.
I don't know how you can get stronger where Yugi started with freaking Exodia. And then he downgraded.
He went from Super Saiyan God to base form.
Like, all right, I'm gonna use this Exodia. All right, now I'm gonna use Dark Magician. Well, also he got his cards ripped off and thrown
Yeah,
into the
that'll do it.
ocean.
That'll ruin your day. Are you still the champion of a Final Fantasy trading card game?
Oh, that currently.
Apparently not. Oh, that
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing?
Oh, no, yeah, no. Well, it was the tournament I won was the biggest tournament of the year so far. So yeah, I guess.
We're in the presence of royalty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure.
I wish you'd act like it sometimes, but.
Well, I won like $1,000 worth of prizes, so sure.
And you didn't share that with your best podcast buddies.
They're like it wasn't like actual money. It was just things, and then
Oh.
when you add it up.
You were supposed to sell that to get cash, and then pour that
Hey,
back.
two of them were Final Fantasy statues.
I need a
and
new
was
mixer, Ian.
Not, I was not gonna give away the Final Fantasy.
If we have more
statues.
than 4 people, we're screwed, Ian.
That's why we only have 3.
Like if Nicole and Dan had been here tonight, I was like, crap, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I only have 4 channels on this thing.
It could be done.
I was like,
You
guess
share
Nicole and-
microphones.
It's not. It's
Go
not.
ahead,
It's not. It's not like Dan's gonna be talking.
You get
a lot.
real close.
We don't like Dan to talk anyway.
Love you, Dan. Wish you were here,
No, we don't.
but for different reasons.
We wish my Danny was here.
I wish both of them were here.
Danny, by the way, I hope your interview went well if you're watching this. My boy Danny might be moving to LA.
Oh,
Make sure you buy a house big enough for me to stay at.
no. All he needs is a
'Cause
couch.
God knows I can't afford LA.
It's-
We're not going this year because we can't afford LA.
I can't. You can't.
Well, would you?
But also, it's one of those things. To
If I got a
where-
press pass this late in the game, if I got a press pass, would you still go?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. I might be getting a press pass.
you might be getting a press pass.
I might be getting a press pass. Not through the podcast, God no. I'm sure they laughed when I sent in the application for this. But
Oh, no.
I do some writing for a friend. His website, he's trying to get some traffic up to get some passes.
Maybe we'll see. But also, it also has to be a thing where all the other people should be in it to go.
Yeah.
Not just us two, because
yeah,
I'm not
that
paying.
Airbnb will be fun.
It's just us two.
Jessica, you want to go to E3?
Yeah.
Does your wallet want you to go to will your wallet allow you to go to E3?
I have like 6 jobs. I'm good.
Yo!
Okay, all right, there we go.
New E3 Dream Team. Let's go. Danny's an engineer. He's got money.
That's also another thing. It's just like the only reason.
6
like,
jobs.
I love working.
That's why you're here, I guess. Because when I found out where you live, and I was like, I'm in Brandon. You're like, oh, that's okay. I was like, didn't think that was going to work, but okay.
It's
I'm a-
determination.
Wedding photographer mainly is my 10-year gig, and I drive all the time.
If I was to like compensate you to drive out here with like, it'll be money eventually once people start actually listening to this. Because right now
Hooter
it's just like
swings.
my mom. But you know, in the future, I'll give you.
Oh,
money.
once they pick up traction and people see that it's a secret episode, Billy May will get people to come.
Right now though, I can only pay you in leftover slices of pizza.
You know, I'm good with that.
Pizza's
Low maintenance employees, I love it. That's all I ask for. Anyway,
What are we going on about?
What else are we going on about?
Oh, you finally beat KH3.
I beat Kingdom Hearts 3. So here's your spoiler alert. If you haven't beat Kingdom Hearts 3 and you actually care about the plot and you don't want it spoiled, skip ahead like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know.
We'll let you know.
But so from last week's podcast,
I had beat it. You were
I
close to
expressed
beating
my
it.
concerns. I wasn't that thrilled with the game. I thought it was a good game. Thought it could have been better. I now see the effort went into the destination, not the journey. So the final chapter of the game is phenomenal. I don't know what people were talking about when they complained about the weak ending. I thought it was a very good ending, very strong ending.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it
I don't-
it leads to a continuation. Maybe they thought they were gonna like.
In the whole series.
Well, okay, so it was never specified, and they've told like this is not the end of Kingdom Hearts. It's the end of Xehanort.
Yes.
It's not the end of Kingdom Hearts.
Now, one thing I will say, even through the end, that I thought was completely pointless, Maleficent and Pete, like throughout.
Oh, there's still a thing.
Do they? Because they don't do anything ever. In
Because
the entire
the
game.
whole time, okay. That's also another thing bad about the game. It's like while you're going through the Disney worlds, you don't have like an incentive to do anything because you don't know what you're doing. You're just going to the worlds for no reason.
Yeah, and that's what's happened now is the Kingdom Hearts world and lore has grown enough to the point where they don't really even need the Disney worlds that much anymore.
You apparently don't need the Final Fantasy ones either.
Yeah,
What
Nomura
characters?
is just kind of doing his own thing, and so now the Disney worlds have become sort of completely pointless.
It was just no
and
incentive
with
'cause,
that,
like-
the Disney villains
Like because when
don't do anything.
like when Sora went to all these worlds, he wasn't there to like seal the world to keep the Heartless out or anything. He just went there, did his thing, and just
yeah,
left.
originally he was like, I gotta go stop the Heartless because they're taking over all these.
Yeah, and then,
areas.
like it felt like a continuation of you doing something because every time you beat a world, you sealed it.
Right.
In this game, there's only one instance where he seals the world.
You still, next to nothing, and you just kind of you make your friends and you just keep going. You just go like it's like why did I come here in the first place? Like that's the thing is like you go to a world and you just meet your friends, and then you leave, and it was like wait a minute.
Yeah,
Why did I
that's
come
also another
here?
thing is like there's no incentive to go back to the world. Like it was in Cage 2. That's what I like about the Cage 2.
Unless you're tracking down battle gates,
Yeah, no.
which I love by the way. I love the battle gates.
Battle Gates.
The battle gates.
Bro, I'm already at level 82.
So here's the thing. I was very upset about the Coliseum, the lack of Coliseum. The battle gates are essentially the Coliseum replacement.
And they're across all the worlds.
The reason people are upset about it is probably because they haven't beat the game yet,
Well, not only that, it's
and the battle
because,
gates are post.
it's because in the Battle Gates, there's no like important
Don't leave her waiting.
what.
Don't read his text messages.
That's not a text message. That was a Tinder notification. There's
Oh.
a difference. Anyway,
What, did I get a match or something?
You could get a date today.
Yeah.
happy Valentine's. Maybe it was just Tinder going, "Hey, happy Valentine's Day. We know you're on here. We know you're trying."
But yeah,
Lady, swipe right if you see Ian on Tinder.
No, I don't. I'm just gonna send you memes. That's all. That's literally
That's
all
all
I
I
do.
want.
At least that's all I want. I mean,
When I was on Tinder, I put that in my bio.
just
Oh
send
yeah,
me memes.
no, that's literally
Memes and
all I do.
puns.
Like I literally,
Memes and
I
puns.
confront all of them. If any of the Tinder watchers are watching, I literally, you can agree to this. I confirm. I was like, "Hello, can I talk to you about our Lord and Savior King Neptune?"
Do any of
That's
your,
literally how I start all
do
my
any
Tinder
of your Tinder
conversations.
matches watch this?
Absolutely not.
I was gonna say, like, do you like hit them up? You're like,
Hey, maybe we get.
hey, what's up? I'm on a podcast. You can check it out at
Hey,
this
send the
link.
link. It's like, don't worry. I know you're impressed. Talked about it later.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. I'm on a YouTube channel with less than 400 subscribers.
Talk about big deals. Let's go back to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, what about? I swear, you're the master of segues.
Yeah, I try my best. But yeah,
Paul Blart.
but yeah. Now that I've had,
Jessica got it.
now that I've had like a week to sit
She doesn't
down.
want to admit it.
Now that I've had more of a week to sit down with the game,
Uh huh.
I kind of see more of the negatives, and I would probably rate it like maybe like an 8.5 out of 10 instead of a 9. That I would
Now that I've gotten through it, I see it in a more positive light.
sit down on it because then I talk and because the thing is I've been thinking about more about Kingdom Hearts 2 over this game and how much I like that one more than this game. Like the one thing I like about this game is the combat. It's a lot of fun. It's really flashy. A lot of time it's not hard because it's so
Right.
flashy.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely just
Like when you played it, like it wasn't like the only like real problem you had to face was the final boss. The one that actually like really took like give you like I gotta work for this.
Yeah, because I did die in the underwater portion.
Oh yeah, when you're in
Scala
the,
ad,
it's
Scala-
Federally do
Yeah, whatever it's called.
French words here.
when you're underwater.
Yeah,
I died there.
I didn't die there. I died at the I died at the when you're at the top.
Like at the end after he gets his armor off?
Yeah.
That was the easiest part. For
No,
me.
no, I know. I'm talking about the part. There's only one specific part. It's when he makes you go like he takes all the light away, and you go into rage form.
Oh yeah.
That part was annoying because you have to combo him, and then he's hitting you with like everything.
Yeah.
That's the only part. Besides that,
That was annoying.
I creamed his ass.
But yeah, the only part I died was the underwater. But other than that, no. I mean, the battle gates are cool. I'm currently working on getting the ultimate weapon. I have 3 Orichalcum Plus out of the 7.
yeah.
I need to get more hidden Mickeys.
You have to do that. There's different things.
I got the postcard one. That one's RNG. I got.
I haven't gotten that.
I got that one.
Because there's that. You have to. There's the one where you have to do the flan mini game.
Oh gosh.
There's a lot of different ways.
Did you get the chef Keyblade?
No, I've not because I haven't found all the ingredients.
Okay, yeah, you have to get excellent on all the.
Yeah, and actually, that's easy.
Yeah.
They made it really easy because they show the little like red thing behind you.
Hi, train. Choo choo.
Behind you, so, like right where you see
Yeah,
that.
you get, like, the prompts.
Yeah, you get once you get the prompt, you do it and you get excellent.
Yeah. No, it's
The hard part is getting the ingredients. That's the only hard part.
especially for like the secret menu.
The only one I don't want to get is the gummy ship one.
Is there a gummy ship ingredient?
No, there's a gummy ship for the Ultimate Keyblade.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait,
why I
no.
haven't done it.
Let me guess. Is that the one where
You have to like defeat all the the little
the
gold-
Keyblade grave outside the Keyblade graveyard
No, well,
with that
the-
giant ship that you have to like
Yeah, you have to go
do all the sides?
do all the sides and the top and bottom.
I was wondering what that was for. Is that what that's
yeah,
for?
Yeah, that's what it's for.
I can't.
And
I
I
can't.
got lost.
I just
navigating that
can't.
thing. Yeah, so have fun with that. That's why I haven't gotten the Ultimate
Oh
Keyblade.
gosh. All right. Maybe I won't do that. Now I'm thinking.
I don't think it's gonna take too long. It's just tedious, really, because I'm not really that big on
Yeah.
gummy ship.
Yeah. Any other Kingdom Hearts 3? So the ending, Lushu is
The black
Braig,
guy, the guy in the black robe, with the
Zigbar,
box.
who was sort of just kind of a bench warmer for a while.
And then somehow he's the
He's actually
penultimate guy.
he's actually like even worse than Xehanort. Like
Yeah.
he's the true ultimate bad guy this whole time.
Yeah, that caught me off guard.
Yeah. Not even necessarily in a good way. I was just kind of like, what? Yeah.
Oh, it's like there was no lead up to this. I didn't see.
Yeah, it
this
wasn't like
coming.
oh no way, oh my god. It was just kind of like, what?
Like, I'm pretty sure
What?
if you put PD under the robe, it would have been like, oh, I can see that more than this
Maleficent's
dude.
under the robe. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh.
you are relevant now.
Yeah, okay, I can see it, but this dude,
I'm like, whatever.
that'd have been funny if it was Demix.
Dance, water, dance. Yeah, that would have been funny.
And then the secret ending. That's
Secret
that's the one I
ending.
want to talk about.
Sora in Shibuya. So for those of you who don't know, it looks like Sora ends up in Shibuya from The World Ends With You, not the actual Shibuya in Japan, but The World Ends With You, which, and I haven't actually played the game, but apparently the way the lore works there is you end up there after you die. So this implies that Sora did die at the
Well,
end of Kingdom Hearts
I don't
3.
know if he died because he was still alive. I think he went to there because now he can, because he's shown that he can go through, because he went to the final world,
Well, I think it's implied
which is like the
that-
purgatory.
I think it's
of the
implied
game.
that he sacrifices himself at some point to save Kyrie. Is what
Yeah,
it is.
because she died, and I'm like, oh, she's dead. All right, I'm gonna kill myself too, and I'm gonna go
Right.
get her.
Yeah, so I think that's what happened.
That would suck if he killed himself and there's no way to get her. It's like, oh, I did this for no reason.
That was pretty shocking though when Xehanort just like strikes her in the back and then she.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
he just picks her eyes, he's like clap,
yeah.
and then there she goes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What do you know? Kyrie and Sora have been separated for the 10th time.
And then they give more like incentives of like them being together because they show them like holding hands
Yeah.
and everything. And I'm like,
Aw.
so it's like now for Cage 4, we're gonna have to save her again.
Out of 1, 2, and 3, which one would you say is the best?
2.
I agree.
Easy.
I agree with that.
Easy.
Two is the best.
1 had the most heart. Felt like the most original. Of course, there's the first one.
What
2 felt the most complete, and 3 felt the most.
What is it with every game franchise where 2 is always typically, not always, but typically seen as the best?
Yeah.
What happens where
Donkey Kong Country
The-
2 is seen as the best.
Uncharted 2,
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2,
Halo 2.
yeah, so what It's like they make the first one and they're like, we can improve upon this a bunch,
And
then they
not
do.
anymore.
Yeah, and then they make the second, and then they're like, well, we can improve upon this a little bit. Like I feel like that's what happens is they dump all the improvements into
I can tell
the
you,
sequel.
I can tell you what series that 2 is not the best one.
Like Super Mario Brothers. Oh
Final Fantasy.
well, yeah, that one too.
Not even close. Well, but also they have 15. It's not like
Super Mario Brothers 2 also is terrible. It's not terrible, but
I prefer play that over like the Wii version or something.
well, yeah, no, I agree with that actually.
It's a lot of fun. I like throwing eggs at Birdo.
Zelda 2 is also a hot take if you like that one.
Okay, no, that's definitely
The adventure
that's
one.
definitely the best. There's no debating that.
I don't know, Jessica, you're the resident Zelda fan. What would you? I mean, I am too.
Actually, yeah, let's talk about Zelda. Let's like
Talk
top,
about Zelda.
like top 3 Zelda games. Like,
Top 3 Zelda games.
Oh, jeez.
just go ahead. Do you have any? Do you need like think about it?
We actually talked about this at Metrocon.
We did.
For a split second. Majora's Mask has been my favorite game for a long time, since I was a kid. I have it tattooed on my leg, and I love Breath of the Wild. And my third one, I have not thought about past 2.
For me, it's probably Breath of the Wild, Ocarina, Link to the Past.
Mine's.
I like Majora's Mask, but because of the 3-day thing, I can't enjoy it more. That's the problem for me is it's too stressful.
No. The only thing I didn't like about Majora's Mask is just because it's only
Majora's
what-
Mac, Majora's Big Mac.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Sorry.
Oh.
It was only 4 dungeons.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
only 4 dungeons.
It's only 4 dungeons. So I was except I just got off of Ocarina of Time, so I was used to that. But I still probably pick Majora's Mask over Ocarina, even though none of those 2 are my top 3.
The other problem is I think Skyward Sword has the best story out of any of them.
Oh
but it
my
has some of
God.
the worst gameplay.
It's all I couldn't get through it.
I'm like it's literally it's the game with the best story and the worst gameplay.
That's usually what happens when it
And
comes to
and I don't, so it's hard for me to place that game because it does lay the foundation for the entire franchise and explains how they're able to make so many with different Links and different Ganons and different Zeldas. Like it perfectly explains how that works.
But it sucks.
But the gameplay is awful and I can't finish it.
Yeah, for me,
So
third I would put Wind Waker
okay.
because if it wasn't for the Wii U version, I put it as high up, but then have a nice pretty version play of it, and I liked it a lot. Number 2 would be Twilight Princess.
Okay.
I just like the more darker-ish.
Is there any other?
And I'm sorry, it's just it has the coolest ending where you literally stab Ganondorf on the fucking forehead, and he just stands.
Yeah.
He doesn't even falter. He just stands. And he just stretches.
Is there any other game out there that when it first came out, everyone either didn't like it or was meh about it,
Many.
and then 10 years later, oh, it's a classic. It's like the best game ever.
No, I would say there's a lot of games out there like that.
I can't. I mean, just name some because I'm trying to think of some. Like games that when they first came out, everyone just sort of overlooked, and then down the road, everyone was like, "Wait a minute,
Psychonauts.
this is actually really good." Never played Psychonauts.
It's a lot of the cold classic ones fall into that.
Superman 64. That's seen as a treasure in modern video games.
Doesn't mean treasure means quality. But that's sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's plenty of games.
you
I
hear
can't
about-
think of it in the moment.
Did you hear about
Yeah.
the Super Mario Brothers NES copy that just sold on auction for $100,000? So the reason it's so rare is basically it's like a sticker variant, like there's a type of sticker on it, I guess, and it was a copy that I guess was used in like test markets, like when the NES first came out or was about to come out, and so yeah, it just sold for $100,000
Because it has a sticker.
because of a sticker.
But yeah, and then my favorite Zelda is Breath of the Wild, without a doubt. That's not even close.
Yeah. You know
Like,
what?
that's the one of the only like 2 or 3 games ever where I just got for a
haven't-
whole month I just forgot
haven't-
the world existed.
I have an odd reason for loving Breath of the Wild more than most. There's no Skulltulas. I hate spiders.
I
Still
hate-
great.
I really like spiders. I like the Skulltulas. I'm so sorry.
Why are you like this?
I know we're not friends
We
anymore.
were so cool for 20
Yeah,
minutes.
and usually the cool shows are usually at the beginning of the game. When you're-
Yeah, I know.
Right,
I'm always
right.
like, man.
With Ocarina,
I don't wanna deal
you
with
find
these.
it right at the forest area.
Yeah.
like right above you.
Yeah.
I'll deal with them for you.
Okay. You can come over, and then when they drop,
And then-
I just hand you. I'm like, here. You
And
just,
same thing with Majora's Mask. They're in the first dungeon.
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're all in the
So
beginning.
when I was in Breath of the Wild, I kept waiting for some giant ass spider to come attack me, and I was like, I'm gonna hate this. And then they like never show up, and I'm like, nice. This game is amazing. This is the best Zelda ever.
yeah, well, there's plenty of like the
You have the
perfect-
Guardians, I guess, which are spider-like, and that's sort of
like the perfect place
Yeah.
if I were gonna put them in the game would probably be in the forest where you find
Yeah.
the Master Sword.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like this like very like darkish area where you
Yeah.
can't see and everything. I would put them right there, like the foggy area.
Did you see the GIF? There was a GIF recently of someone had like 6 or 7 Guardians pointed at him, and he deflects and he swaps shields for every laser, and he deflects them all and does like that whole like turn around, back turn to the explosion, and then they all just explode.
Some Power
Have you
Ranger
not
shit.
seen that?
No. Okay.
No.
We'll definitely have
I'll
to
see if I can. I'll see if I can pull it up
Yeah.
real quick.
No, that's definitely. There's I had a moment like that. There is one place in the game where they're just surrounded by guardians. It's one of those. You know those like there's like 2 or 3 of them in the map. Where it's like the labyrinth.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then you go all the way
You
at the
drop
bottom,
down.
And so it's just like, oh, they're just all sleeping, and then you move, and they'll.
But there's the treasure chest down there.
Yeah, no, and just like, oh crap. No, that one, I just like, I beat the first one. How you're supposed to do it? Beat the first one, then hide behind it, and then when the other one goes away, and then shoot it.
Yeah.
I'll have to hunt it down. Feel free to keep shooting the breeze.
Oh yeah, no, for it, but yeah, but definitely Breath of the Wild is. Actually, it's my top 3 favorite games of all time because of it. It's like say the 3 games that like I've really like lost like my life to were that Metal Gear Solid 5 and Final Fantasy 7. Those are 3 games that I just lost like myself in the world and everything.
I'm sorry. Do you like Final Fantasy VII?
Probably the understatement of the
What?
century.
What's with that tone? What does that mean? Do you like Final Fantasy
Fantasy
VII? This I don't think this is the.
Was not sure. That's
This
all.
might be it. That.
The-
Well, okay. Well,
okay,
you
we'll look at it later on when it's
I'll
not
find
running
it.
at
I'll
2
find
frames
it.
per second.
Well, yeah. This might be it. I don't know. I'll find it later.
Yeah.
I'll find it eventually. But very cool gift. Anyway, what else has been going on in the world of games? Anything? It's been a week. It's been a week
Yeah.
since we.
What,
were-
what have you played this week?
Kingdom Hearts. That's it. Just Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. Like I was, I beat Resident Evil 2. It now takes place over Kingdom Hearts 3 of my game of the year so far.
Ooh.
I definitely did like it more. It was such a blast, dude.
You just like looking at Ada. Just be honest.
I mean,
It's just, sure. No, but seriously, no, the game's pretty good. Definitely one of the best remakes ever made.
I got it. Yeah.
It's definitely before this, I would probably put 4. Well, 4 is my favorite Resident Evil, and this was pretty close now. This is it.
No, that's one where he deflects it. He deflects them all with one.
Yeah, that's not
But there's one where he like literally swaps between every single.
Yeah, is it kind of like the scene of like the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2, where Xehanort
Kinda.
is shooting all the lasers at you, and he's like,
Also, back to Kingdom Hearts 3 spoilers real quick. Did you see your name in that one scene?
oh, the Union X.
Is that? Did you see like? Any
Believe me, I saw the Ian.
Where did those names? So, what was their like method for pulling all those names? Do you know?
It's just the usernames.
They just. But like, were there requirements you had to meet?
Oh no, yeah, those are like beta, like the first people to play it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Believe me, I saw
sorry.
the Ian. I was like, hey, that's me.
Yeah, that's totally me.
Totally me.
There was a VGX7 in there somewhere. I was pressing triangle.
Oh no, there's a lot. Okay, and I think there's some that repeat.
Oh yeah, yeah. At the end, they just kind of repeat. They were like, "We have too many of these." I'm sitting there pressing triangle on it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, "Come on!"
I guess this is cool. Like,
It's kind of akin to the Metal Gear Solid 4 microwave chamber.
oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about? We have to keep
Yeah,
hitting
yeah, yeah.
X. And you're crawling through the. I was like, I get it.
but that moment's cool
That's a cool moment.
because then afterwards you go outside. And you
But
have to
3/4 through that chamber, I'm like, I get it. Let's go. Anyway, what have you been playing, Jessica?
not much right
I
now.
don't play video games.
I know I would never
Really?
do that.
Well, remember,
No.
it's like 90 hours a week.
I've been working
I
on
forgot. She's too
cosplay.
busy- She's too busy getting that bread.
No, I've been working on cosplays.
What's your next convention?
MetroCon.
Metro? Is that all you do?
I don't know.
That sounded like such a condescending tone, and I didn't
Is that
mean
the
it like
only
that.
one you go to?
I need
really?
to start deciding what
You should
I'm
do
going
Mega
to do next.
I'm planning on it. I'm trying to work around
Trying to work around it.
my
Well,
6
we both
jobs.
went to MetroCon.
Were you there?
We met outside. Don't you remember?
Oh, that's right. You were there. We didn't go together. But
No, we were there.
You were there.
I was
That's-
the
Gotta-
Android team.
That's right. That's right. I was,
Specify they weren't together.
I was like, well, yeah. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't go with you. And then I was like, oh wait, yeah, but you were there.
Yeah, I was there. I went as Android.
You just didn't feel like being a friend that weekend, I guess.
But yeah, I went as Android 18. Well,
You were supposed to go to Holiday Matsuri.
but then my job was like, no.
That's when you'd be like,
Just quit your job.
just quit your job. Just go to Holiday Matsuri. Quit your job.
It's too.
If I go to
My job is too like I literally they let me do my homework and everything at my job and everything.
if I do any con this year, it'll either.
And not only that, I'm like the best seller at my job, so they let me take whatever days off I want.
If I do any con this year, it's only probably only going to be one. And it'll either be Metro or Holiday Matsuri.
I'll definitely do Metro. I like Metro.
And we'll do Podfest because we in for free because we're special. Assuming my buddy gets those tickets. But yeah,
And speaking of E3 tickets, yeah.
and E3 tickets. That's my other buddy. I have a lot. I'm so good at networking and I suck at everything else. I can meet anyone and sell them, but when it comes to actual skills and talents, I'm like, I don't know.
I know how to communicate. with people.
I communicate. I do a podcast. That's why I do a podcast. That's about it. So, I'm just a simple man trying to bring back G4.
We'll get there one day.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will. Not with that attitude. Yeah, with that attitude, of course we won't. It's like, no, we won't. We're just going to be here.
I sweet talked her into hosting Ultima with me. We'll see how long that lasts.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh,
What is that?
Wow.
man, she's-
What? It's like,
She hasn't even done one episode yet, and she's like, I think I'm out after this podcast. I don't think I can do this anymore. Okay, I see how it is, Jessica. It's okay.
please don't bring that up later. I didn't mean it.
Anything else before we wrap up? Before we start rambling?
Honestly, the only game I'm looking forward to doesn't come out till a month, which is Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry 5, that's coming out March
8th.
That's the day after my birthday.
And there you go. I'm gonna buy you my Devil
First
May
Buy
Cry.
you
present.
Devil May Cry 5 for your birthday?
It's the game, most anticipated game of this year, even before I played Cage 3 and Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
I was this close buying the collector's edition.
We're going to buy a collector's edition.
If it came with a statue of like Dante or Nero, I would have bought it, but it comes with like the truck.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Everyone-
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Like, it's like I was like, I have all these cool characters in my like with my statues, and then a truck. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
It is what it is. So real quick, I guess we can do plugs. Remember, you can go to patreon.com/VGX7, support this podcast, because let's face it, no one's going to sponsor this. I hit up MeUndies.
What's with this attitude?
I hit up MeUndies. They were like, ha! I don't know.
No, we will. It's just a matter of time and work.
I'm so good at hating myself.
Oh no, you've done a beautiful job.
I used to open my other show, Tech Warped, with "Welcome to the best 60 minutes of your life and the worst 60 minutes of mine." That's literally how I would open the show. So, it is what it is. You guys want to do plugs real quick for your stuffs? Have you done anything lately on Twitch or anything?
No, I played Resident Evil 2. I streamed the whole thing.
What's your channel, Ian? So the good, fine folks, and by that I mean our parents.
Oh yeah, it's
Can
Jack.
follow.
It's Jack Nara.
Jack Nara.
Yeah,
I'll put a lower third.
it's
to that,
JAK.
if I remember.
Jack. It's just for Jack.
I'm editing
Nara.
this at 2 a.m.
It was supposed to be just J4K, but somebody took it.
Jessica,
Got to be my tag for like.
you do things
I do.
on the interwebs.
Yep. Now I don't have parents to get you new
You don't
followers.
have parents.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
She was just born into creation.
She just existed one day and was like, "This is my life now."
They're just, you're not going to get new followers, so I'm so sorry. But I do have Jessica Jane Cosplay on Instagram and Jessica Jane 7702.
Put it in the description.
I'll put a lower third here. I'll probably forget that at 2 a.m., but I'll put it in the description.
Well, you'll watch the video and then you're like,
Probably what'll happen is I'll publish the video and then they'll go, "Hey,
Where's the
my,
thing?"
Where's my links?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah, hang on, just give me an hour." Yeah.
If you forget about mine, that's fine.
You don't have to worry about it. I don't
It
want
really
to
doesn't
be
matter.
associated with you guys actually anymore. In fact, don't put this podcast.
I just made that Instagram. It's not, yeah.
You actually did. I saw that. I was like, "Oh, there's like 5 photos on here."
Right.
Anyway,
I still don't have an Instagram.
give it the times, old man.
I don't take pictures.
I don't either. I just take other photos and re-upload them.
Because if I were to use that, would you just
Well,
use
that's
it for
because I
memes?
act through the VJ. I act through like the network, not myself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not taking selfies of.
No, if
pictures
I
of
want my
food.
memes, I just get it through Twitter.
Yeah. So, hey, thanks for sticking with us because I know we kind of rambled a bit, but that's what happens.
But
when
that's
you're
what we
on.
always do.
Yeah, but this was a little extra rambling because we were on take 2.
Yeah, we kind of blew through the source section. I'm trying to act
What was
over here
supposed
like
to
we
be
haven't
the first
talked about
30
it.
minutes was the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like and then we talk about Assassin's Creed again. We're like, and then that Disney game. I'm like,
Did you realize this is the 4th podcast of 2019? And for us, I think that's the same amount of podcasts we did in all of 2018. So
Wait, but
we're-
we also started like us. We started like October, November.
well, okay, before we went on break, we did like 4 we did like a podcast every 2 months. It was great. Hey, thanks for watching everything you want. Nothing you need, because we know that's what you got this week. Nothing you need from this podcast whatsoever. That is why it is named what it is.
Well, that's the entertaining part about it.
Absolutely.
We're just people.
We're just people. Everything you want, nothing you need. We're just people. That'll be our tagline.
We're just people. We're just doing our thing.
We're just people. VGX7. We're just people. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Kisses, hugs, and belly rubs. Bye.